911 Operator is a management simulator developed by Jutsu Games, where you play as a 911 dispatcher taking calls and sending the appropriate units to various parts of a city. The game is broken down into duties. Each duty is about a 5 to 10 minute period where you'll get calls and dispatch units to the appropriate locations. At the end of every duty, you'll get a chance to set your units up how you'd like. Your units have skills, equipment, ranks, and even performance scores. Using the funds you get at the end of each duty, you can purchase equipment, extra personnel, and vehicles to make it easier for you to respond to calls. As far as the calls and emergencies that happen, some just pop up on the map while others are called in and you go through a dialogue tree to figure out the situation. Some of them are very serious while others are just funny or weird. The Steam Workshop has lots of calls that you can add to the game to keep it interesting.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? My stomach hurts really bad.
So how long have you had this stomach pain?
I've been feeling awful since this morning, and it feels like it's getting worse by the hour.
Alright, does anything else hurt?
I vomited half an hour ago.
Sir, have you drank alcohol lately?
Well, I went to a party last night, and maybe I drank a bit too much. Oh, my stomach.
Sir, it's probably a result of too much alcohol last night. I think that's the reason. I can't send an ambulance in such a situation, so here's my advice. Wait a couple of hours. If the pain is still there or it increases, get yourself to the emergency room at the hospital, okay?
Okay, I guess you're right. Bye.
The maps for this game are vast. There's a huge list of preloaded maps of well-known cities like New York and Miami. You can get a map of any city just by typing its name in and letting it download, so you can play in a city that you've visited or lived in if you've wanted to. The game, while fun, does get dry after a few duties, as it's very much a rinse and repeat deal. But with the Steam Workshop and literally endless maps, it's still possible to spice up the game. I think the game, for what it is good. It is definitely not something you would dump a whole lot of hours into, as it gets old pretty quick. I also think the game is priced a little too high. I don't think it's worth 15 bucks. 10, maybe a little less, sounds more appropriate. There isn't much to the game. It's not very much in depth and it's pretty simple. Also, not to mention the wall of games that gets thrown in your face when you boot it up as other things to check out. But that's just my opinion. The game is available on Steam for $15. Link to the store page is down in the description.